people. Much love and respect, peace and blessings. Thank you for tuning in. If you can do me the favor, go ahead and like the page and share the page. Much love. This show is sponsored by Functions Event Space, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all check them out. Functions Event Space. Much love once again. Just so you know, this particular show is sponsored by Functions Event Space and Party Rentals. You can plan your next event with Functions Event Space. Go ahead and book a tour. They deal with baby showers, corporate events, retirement parties, reunions, brunches, fundraisers, networking events, repasses, seminars, open mic, birthday parties, paint and sip, graduations, and much, much more. Give them a call at 551-887-7887. Once again, 551-887-7887. Make sure you tell them that you got it from D.A.P. Once again, let them know you got it from
D.A.P. D.A.P.
Yeah, make sure you let them know that you saw the advertisement on D.A.P. They might give you a little discount. I don't know. Check them out. Real nice spot. It's a really clean spot. When I say this spot is clean, it's really, really clean with the k sound. I'm saying it clean, spotless. The owners put a lot of work into Functions Event Space for any event. Very, very comfortable. Nice spot. Y'all need to go check it out. Functions Event Space is at 435 Martin Luther King Drive, Jersey City. Make sure you check them out. Once again, 435 MLK Drive, Jersey City. Functions Events. Real good spot to have your event. You have to look no more. This is a really good spot, trust me. You're gonna like this spot. Yeah. Peace and blessings. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you go check out Functions Events. They got it going on. Really nice spot. Yeah. Once again, let them know that D.A.P. told you about it. If you mention D.A.P., you might get a little discount. What's good with everybody? Much love and respect. Thank you for tuning in. Please do me a favor and like the page. If you can do me that favor. So much appreciated. We're going to get into the topic that we started earlier. I just want to go into part 2 of this topic. Yeah. If you are here and you can hear me, please put a 1 in the chat. I appreciate it. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Thank you. Yeah, earlier we talked about the minds, minefields, on how things happen in minefields, explosions, and things of that nature. It's the same thing as life. I'm calling life the field. And in the field, there are minds. I like to call them time bombs. As soon as you step on them, boom. Yeah. So you never know what's going to happen in your life. That's what I mean by that. You never know what's going to happen in your life, and the situations that pops up in your life is somewhat like little bombs, explosions that happen that sometimes take you down, that sometimes will affect you in some kind of way that'll make you feel like you don't want to go on. That happens a lot. We all experience it. We all going to experience it. Some type of mishap. Something that don't go your way. Every minefield or everyone's life will have some type of setback, challenge. Something's not going to go your way. You're going to get frustrated about some things. All of that has a lot to do with I'm calling the minefield. Say you have a person you may be watching, and you are a person who is dealing with issues in your family that you get really upset, uptight about. Things not going the way you want it to go. People in your family get on your nerve. People in your family possibly talking about you, backbiting and disrespecting your name and all that good stuff. That's part of life is going to happen. A young lady says to me that sometimes it's your family is the ones that it kind of hurts the most when it comes from your family. Just know that there will be all types of problems and issues and pain that's going to happen in your life no matter what you do, no matter who you are. Those are the small little time bombs that's going to go off in your life, or minefields. That's the mines that's going to go off in your life. Yeah. You're not going to be able to avoid them. They're everywhere. Just like in the field, they are everywhere. Everywhere you walk, there's some things you're not going to be able to see because they got them wires connected that you can't see. You're going to trip over them. You're going to run into them, and there will be an explosion. You're not going to be able to avoid them. No one gets away from the minefield. No one. Yep, no one gets away. So just imagine you giving up because of a minefield that had exploded around you. And you're just laying there. You're just stuck. Don't get stuck in a minefield or in your life. Don't let your mind get stuck. M-I-N-D. In the minefield. M-I-N-E. All right? Don't let that happen. Let me change this setting. Check. 1, 2. If you allow a mind to go off and stop you, not a good thing. Of course, you're going to go through some things. Of course, you're going to go through some pain. You're going to go through some sweat, blood, tears. But it is inevitable. You're not going to avoid it. You're going to face the minds in the minefield, which is life. No one gets away. I was talking to a young lady, and she talked about how her family is getting on her nerve, and people are talking about her. You're going to get that. You're not going to get away from that. So it's better to get it from your family sometime, because you're sparring grounds. You're sparring. Because once you're going to get it from the outside too. Once you get it from your family, I mean, that's going to make you even stronger to deal with the outside challenges, the outside issues and problems. Oh, you're definitely going to get it. Don't get it twisted. You can't get away from it. It's definitely going to happen. No matter what, it will happen. Things bad is going to happen. Nothing is going to go your way. You will get sick. That's a mine in the minefield. You will get hit by the debris. No matter how much you avoid it, try to tiptoe around in this life, the mines are going to be there. You're going to get hit by the after effects. You're going to get hit by some of the debris. You might even step on it and get a leg taken off. And I'm mentioning these things because some of these things that may happen to you in your life, some will be really big situations, and some of them will be small situations. But I want you to understand not to sweat the small stuff that's going to happen. And one is worried about people talking about you. Yeah. It's a small little, that's a firecracker. Yeah. That is a firecracker. Don't let that small stuff like that get to you. Don't let that stop you from moving. Don't let that stop you from completing your goals. Don't let that distract you from anything that you're trying to do. That's like a firecracker in the minefield. Keep it moving. Ignore it. Another firecracker in the minefield probably would be things like no one is helping you. No one sees what you're trying to do. No one got your back on anything. No one is trying to help you. That can be a mind or a bomb or in your life that may affect you. Don't let it affect you. You may be having a situation where you're taking care of the elderly, your elderly aunt, your elderly mother, your elderly father, and no one else seem to be helping you. Keep going. That's a mind. Don't look back. Keep going. You might be the only person in your family. You might be the only sibling. Keep going. Don't stop. I know a few people who are taking care of their elderly. And sometimes you may feel like you're all alone, getting frustrated because it seems like you have no help at all. Keep going. Don't stop. Don't give in. Keep it moving. Because at the end of the day, there will be many more situations that's on its way. So you have to be prepared, especially for those small little firecrackers that's gonna build up to big bombs. So you have to endure some of the problems that's coming with in that field. You got to prepare yourself. In that field, there's going to be a lot of other situations. So you can't allow some of the small things to stop you. You have to prepare, get strong, because it's coming. Don't get weak. Yeah. Life is a struggle. Don't get weak. You can't get knocked down. You will get knocked down. You will get a leg cut off. You will get hit with something that's going to rock your world. You will be emotionally bankrupt. You keep going though. Don't stop. Keep going. Don't stop. Don't let it stop you. To the people who may be going through it right now with some of the issues that goes on in their life, I want to say once again, part 2, don't stop no matter what it is. You may be dealing with a sickness. You may be dealing with issues in the family. You may be dealing with being talked about. You may be dealing with losing a job. No matter what it is, don't stop. You will be the victorious one if you keep going. Because everybody going to go through it. Don't get it twisted. Everybody's going to go through it. So I just came on here just to tell you that. Don't stop. Don't forget to support Functions Event Space on Martin Luther King Drive. Check them out. Don't forget, also Sunday at 7:30, we are going to be talking about the process of losing a loved one, part 2. Chime in. Do me a favor, go over to Facebook. Press follow on David Adams' page. For those over on YouTube, press subscribe under David Adams Podcast. Once again, thank you for chiming in. We'll be back probably tomorrow with another topic. But I would like for you to make sure you check out Functions Event Space. Yeah. That's at 435 Martin Luther King Drive in Jersey City. Functions Events. Thank you for tuning in. Much love and respect. Yes, indeed, my brother, Thomas. You are absolutely right. Fight. Why? Because some are more curious about things we never experienced, like sex, like lying or stealing. So the ones who choose all of the above are the ones who are going to suffer the longest. Then the ones who act like they have no folks are the ones who get hurt the most and fall the hardest. There are some walk the good and the bad. Those are the ones who gain wisdom through their choices. Those also the ones who say, no more. None of us can avoid pain, hurt, not feeling love. When you met someone, what is about that you think you love? And you know nothing about them. Then when you get disappointed, then you say to yourself, I should have gotten to know him or her, or know her life is and always be a learning process. Salute. Stay tuned. Much love and respect. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's impossible to get involved with somebody and you don't know them. I usually reference that show that comes on. I think it's called, what is it called? Help me out. It's called When You Marry Somebody. The show comes on. It's you don't get to see them. You're behind a wall. And you're just conversating with them, getting to know them by conversation. Never get to see them. And then eventually, it's like like a love at first sight type of thing, or you got to marry him, stay with him for 4 weeks. It's a 4-week situation, and then eventually the person, if you like the person through conversation, and then you get on your knees and you got a whole wedding. You live with them for a few days, whatever the case may be, and then you got a whole wedding. There was a situation where a guy actually got to the altar, and he just was like, nah, he don't want to do it. After he got the goods, after he got to know the girl, and it just didn't go right. Yeah, so you're right. I agree with you on that, Thomas. What are some of the explosions in one's life that kind of take you out or put you down? You can get through that. You can get through it. Don't stop. You can get through it. Don't stop. It happens to all of us. Yeah. Don't stop. As long as you can breathe. As long as you can move. Don't stop. The mines are going to go off. Every little step you take, no matter where you step, they're everywhere. Life's trials and tribulations. Don't let it rock you. Keep moving. It's never going to go your way. Something always going to come up. I don't care how much you put on a smile. God got you. Keep going. Much love and respect. Peace and blessings. Peace.